Hey guys, Rich from Rich Mid Gaming, and welcome to this another daily YouTube video on Marvel Snap. And happy Tuesday, day 2 of the season pass. Give you guys a quick update as to where we are. We're now collection level 786, so we are trying to grind through at the moment and increase that level. Hence why we've got some gold. I really need to unlock some characters. We managed to get up to level 15, almost 16. Of the season pass, and then mission wise I think we've done everything up to date, so nothing yet that we can do there. We're going to take you through, as part of our Wakanda week, I'm going to take you through my Black Panther climbing deck that I'm using at the moment, and it's a bit of an amalgamation of a couple of the decks that I went through yesterday. So let's jump in and take a look at it. But before we do, remember guys, stick around to the end of the video because you'll find out how you can win yourselves next season's season pass, like our 2 lucky winners from yesterday's video. So if you haven't watched yesterday's video and you want to find out if you won or not, go check it out and see if you won. Anyway, let's jump over to the deck. Okay guys, so here we go. This is my Black Panther centric progression deck, whatever you want to call it, and it's using one pull 3 card, which is going to be Arnim Zola. So that's it. But he is quite key to this build, being able to split out either Black Panther or Devil Dinosaur, or indeed sometimes Jubilee and White Tiger, and getting them into locations where we're not strong is really key with this. Let's run down the deck itself. So we've got Forge, purely there to be able to try and buff Black Panther, or again any of the other targets that we've got. If we find ourselves, we get to turn 4 and we don't have a Black Panther in hand. Okoye, just to give us some boost for the rest of the deck. Morph, look, it's a little bit random. It could most definitely be swapped out for another card, potentially even another big card as well, but I do quite like him. Nakia, again, the idea there is that we try and buff our Black Panther up. Combination of Storm and Jessica Jones, it's a really good way of being able to lock down the location, and then with that 10 power that you're going to get on there, it's unlikely your opponent is going to be able to take it back from you, or at least react quickly enough to put some more on there. But even if they do, we've got that hope of that Arnim Zola, or indeed the White Tiger, who can get additional cards into those locations as well. Devil Dinosaur, as I mentioned, solid target. If we don't find Black Panther, we're just doubling our chances of getting a good card that we can split. Black Panther, we all know what this guy does. On reveal, double this card's power. The absolute amazing situation is when you get cards cost 1 less, and you can play Black Panther into Arnim Zola into Odin, because Black Panther then gets split by Odin and goes from 4 to an 8 to a 16, and then Odin is split by Arnim Zola because he reactivates him, goes to those same 2 locations, and he goes then from a 16 to a 32. 2 locations with 32 power on there. You are not likely to lose. Arnim Zola, well, he does exactly that. So he destroys a random friendly card. It is random. So we need to try and make sure we keep at least 1 location free if possible. Or if we can't do that, then we do have Odin there as well, who can reactivate those abilities for us. But enough talking. There will be a link down in the description below to this deck. It is a deck that is evolving. Hopefully over this week you'll see me make changes to it, and I will evolve it over the week. Cards that I'm not 100% convinced with yet at the moment. Firstly, it is Morph. Let's be honest, he is a little bit of a weak link here. I'm really looking for that 4 threat Wong. Really want him to come into the deck. Fingers crossed he's one of the next cards that I uncover, but as of yet I haven't found him in pool 3. But we'll evolve it over the week, but for now let's jump over to a couple of games and see how we get on. Okay then guys, going into game number 1, let's see who we get as an opponent, and let's see how lucky we get with the cards that we uncover. So we've got a Black Panther first, which is good. When you play a card here, add a copy to another location. Now that is not bad, especially with some of the cards that we've got, like Nakia, because if we play Nakia, that's going to be an extra 4 power onto Black Panther. They've snapped straight away. Absolutely no reason for me to snap here yet. If we pull an Arnim Zola in the next pull, then we will definitely be snapping. Okay, so they've gone Sunspot. So let's have a look and see what we get for this second location. Okay, so it's New York, so we can move there. Great. We still don't have... let's play Okoye here. My worry is that Okoye goes to a different location than Nakia, and if we do end up pulling Arnim Zola... Okay, so now we are... I really like... And we're going to put a card there as well. So it's going to be a... Yeah, look, it is what it is. It's going to be a bit of a minefield anyway. I think the Arnim Zola play may not work this time round. I do, however, like the idea of dropping Storm here. Okay, they've already put a Jessica Jones down. Which is fine. I think what we do is we pop Black Panther here, so that'll be 8 to 16. Maybe we should have gone with a Jessica Jones there instead. Probably would have been the better play. Let me look at the numbers here and make sure we... okay, so we can do... Cards can't be played here. That is the problem. He's not winning that. He's currently not winning this, which is a problem. Let's just have a little think about how we want to play this, because we can't drop the Zola down to double this up, and we can drop Black Panther in the middle and pray. Maybe that's what we do. Okay, let's do it. Look, we're in with the gods. We are absolutely in with the gods at the moment. They're also going to pull over from this side as well. Okay, they get a Storm, that's fine. If it's Black Panther, we win. Anything else, I think we lose. Oh, it's a Koye. It's a Koye. Oh, it's a big L on the first one. Yeah. I maybe shouldn't have played that Nakia. I should have kept this. I made the mistake there. I should have kept this free, and probably shouldn't have moved this down. But hey, it's 4 loss, so we'll jump over and go into game number 2. Game number 2, let's see what we come up against. And this deck is in a little bit of a weird sort of state at the moment, purely because it just happens to be the order of the cards, you know, the order in which the cards I've got. Not necessarily, you know, the best order to, or the, you know, the best deck in pool 3. It definitely isn't the best deck in pool 3 for Black Panther. Lefranc we are up against here. We're going to drop our Okoye down here, I think. I wouldn't mind this getting rid of Atalan. I don't like the randomness. We're also not a massive fan of that either. We're going to get rid of Storm here, purely because then, when we drop Nakia, it's going to buff Devil Dinosaur or Panther, potentially. Okay, I mean, we didn't get Nakia, but we did keep Devil Dinosaur and we did keep Black Panther. We do have a Forge, which we are going to play, because whichever of these we get, we want to buff. We do potentially play Black Tiger depending on what we get next. We only get a Nakia. So I think what we do here is sensible choice. We drop Black Panther in the middle. He's going to go from a 6 to a 12 because of Forge. And then we do have Devil Dinosaur here. Or if we get an Arnim Zola, perfection. There we go. Drop the Arnim Zola down, give it a snap. End turn. We're going to be playing for 4. We've 100% won this space here. And 24 against 5 here. I mean, I can't see what they're going to have. I mean, they're playing it in the middle anyway. This will trigger again. This will trigger again. Even with a White Tiger, it's not enough. Yeah. You've got an Infinite. Doesn't matter. There we go, guys. That was a much better example of how the deck works. So, yeah, you obviously saw there the real clutch player was Arnim Zola. Even without Arnim Zola, we'd have probably dropped Devil Dinosaur in the ruins here anyway, which would have meant we'd have won this side. Would we have won this side, however? Minus 24. No, we wouldn't have won this side. So, yeah, Arnim Zola really came in clutch for us there. So, yeah, and it was potluck whether this went here or here. So, let's jump into game number 3. Right now, we are a net 0. So, we've lost 1-1-1, and it's been a 4-cube swing either way. So, let's see if we can make this one a W. Okay, guys, going into game number 3 with this Black Panther climb deck. Really enjoying it at the moment. As I say, it is Wakanda week on the channel. We've got everything Wakanda happening at the moment, and we start with the Black Panther. What a great way to start. Only one card can be played for each player here. We've got the Arnim Zola. Guys, I'm not going to snap yet, and the reason why is if this shuffles, it can put us in a precarious position. So we'll see what we do. Cards here have -1 power. That's absolutely fine. We can end the turn again. We've also got a Jubilee. We've got a Devil Dinosaur. We can shut down this as well with Storm should we wish. Looks like they're going a Zoo deck potentially. Okay, which is going to hurt them here. And I think we probably do lock this down. Even though we don't have a follow-up, it's going to force them to move somebody over here. And that somebody is very unlikely to be higher than the 16 power that we get. I mean, we could use a Morph. The other reason why I do like Morph is that every now and then it does give you a good indication in terms of, you know, what your opponent has. If I pull a Jubilee, I could get an Okoye, which isn't great, but I could get a Nakia, which would boost these guys as well, or a Forge. So look, I'm fairly confident in the W here. We are going to snap it because now we've seen everything. Yeah, look, I mean, if this isn't but they've got Iron Fist. It's a very strange deck indeed. We pull a Rock. Excellent. So the only thing that I'm worried about here is going to be a Shang-Chi, which we're safe from. Are we safe from? Yeah, do you know what? They're going to be revealing first. So that's fine. Yeah, there we go. That is a W. That is a W if I've ever seen one. Yeah, even with Onslaught, doesn't matter. Because Arnim Zola is going to move Black Panther there. They're going to go to 16 at each location. That is another W. And that is 2 wins and 1 loss. But a +4 swing in the road to infinite. We didn't manage it last time, guys. We did get to level, I want to say it was 76, 77, something like that, mid to high 70s, but we didn't quite get there with it. Let's jump back to the deck and give you some final thoughts. So, guys, I'm really enjoying this deck at the moment. It's very versatile. There's not many decks that can generate as much power in multiple locations, and the fact that you get to hold off to really see what those locations are, I'm finding quite nice. In the past, I've been very eager to just play a 1 cost because I can. Actually, sometimes holding back and gathering a little bit more information can actually be the difference between winning and indeed losing a game. As I mentioned, cards that I would eventually like to swap out. Wong would be an immediate include in here. Who would he come in for? There's an argument to say Jubilee. There's an argument to say Jessica Jones. If Jessica Jones goes, Storm doesn't necessarily leave, purely because she can still lock down a location. We can then play into an alternate location with one of our big hitters that we can power up. And then Arnim Zola can, I always say split, but destroy and add copies into those other locations. But I do think, Storm and Jessica Jones is a great turn 3, turn 4 play. So yeah, we'll have to see. We'll see what cards we get. As I say, I'll have a decision to make once I get Wong. But right now, guys, really, really loving this deck. And a quick reminder that we have already given away 2 season passes to the, I want to say Warriors of Wakanda. I think that's the right one. It is Warriors of Wakanda. We're going to be giving away whatever the next season pass is as well. At least 1 season pass. I may put in some goals that if we can reach certain goals in terms of whether it be likes, whether it be and do leave a like as well, the algorithm loves it, whether it be likes, whether it be subs, whatever it may be, and we'll maybe give away more and more and more season passes so you guys can experience the brand new characters as soon as they come out as well. Guys, please do leave a like, it really, really does help. If you haven't joined the Discord, go check it out. We do have our Patreon as well. There's £1 a month. You can support the channel, and as always, guys, it leaves me with just enough time to say stay well, keep safe, and until next time, bye for now.